Welcome back to Spring into Math 6. This is Mr. Stein, and today we're going to talk about percentage as a rate per 100. Okay. So far we've reviewed how to solve percentage problems using whole numbers and decimals. Now we're going to solve percentage problems using rate. All right, so let's take a closer look. Jolly went to the bookshop. There she bought 4 books for $350. She sold a book to her friend and got back 30% of her money. How much money did she charge her friend for the book? Okay, so step 1. We know that a percent is 1 part of 100. So 1% is equal to 1 over 100 or 0.01 or 1/100th. So proportions can be used to solve percent problems. So you can see our example. We have part over the whole is equal to percent over 100. Kind of like what we did in our last lesson. So now let's look at step 2. First we're going to find 30% of 350 because the whole is 350 and the percentage is 30%. All right, so let's let n represent the part. So we're going to write a proportion and find the cross products to solve for n. So it's very similar to what we just did in our last lesson. All right, so this time we have n over 350, so our missing variable over the total is equal to 30% essentially, so 30 over 100. Now we're going to use cross products, so we have 100 times n was 100n, and then 30 times 350 is 10,500. So now we have 100n is equal to 10,500, and now we're going to divide out 100 just like we've been doing. So 100n divided by 100 is n, and 10,500 divided by 100 is 105. So she got back $105 from her friend. Okay, so now let's look at another one. Kip has a handbag shop. Each bag costs $200. Kip is having a 20% off sale on each bag. What is the cost of a bag now? All right, so again, remember that anytime we're working with percent, it's out of 100, and so we're going to use our same formula where we have part over the whole is equal to percent over 100. Okay, so first we're going to find out 20% of 200. So we're going to let r represent the part, and we're going to write a proportion and find the cross products to solve for n. So we have r over 200 is equal to 20 over 100. So we have r over our total is equal to our percentage, 20 over 100, or yes, 20 over 100 for 20%, representing 20%. All right, so now we're going to use our cross products. We have 100 times r is 100r, and 20 times 200 is 4,000. Now we're going to divide out 100 to isolate our variable. So then we have 100r divided by 100 is r, and 4,000 divided by 100, which is 40. Except 40 is not our answer in this case. Now we have to find the cost of the bag. So we have to take the total cost, or excuse me, the original cost, minus the discount to give us our new price. So we have a $200 bag minus the $40 discount equals 160. So a customer can buy this bag now for $160. All right, Troy bought 4 dozen bananas. 40% of the bananas were used to make custard and 10% of the bananas were given to his son. Write the number of bananas Troy had left. Okay, so again, just to review, we know what we're doing with percentages. We're going to put part over the whole is equal to percent over 100. All right, so let's look. We're really trying to figure out how many bananas do we have. So first, we have 1 dozen is equal to 12 bananas. So since he had 4 dozen, we have 12 times 4, which is 48. So we're starting out with 48 bananas. Now, what percentage of the bananas are gone? So we have to figure out our total percentage gone. So we have our percent that was used to custard plus our percent that was given to Troy's son. So we have 50% used because 40% were used for custard and 10% were given to his son. So we have 50%. So now we're going to find 50% of 60. So let's let r represent the part. We're going to write a proportion to find the cross product. So we have r over 48 is equal to 50 over 100. Okay, so now we're just going to multiply it out. So we have 100r is equal to 50 times 48. So that's 100r is equal to 2,400. And now we have 100r divided by 100 because we're going to isolate that variable, gives me r. and then 2,400 divided by 100 gives me just 24, so we had 24 bananas left over. All right, that's going to wrap it up for this lesson. I'll see you next time.